dealing with broke women is dead. Okay, that's it. You finish. Okay, because you're not going to be using a man for his money. Okay, that makes you a harlot. Any woman that's out there using a man for his money, you might as well just be on a corner somewhere and be a harlot and get to the point. Okay, you might as well just get to the point. Okay, don't fake a relationship because a nigga got bread. Just go out there and be on the corner and get to the point. Okay, or go set yourself a Craigslist account somewhere. Just get to the point. Okay, now, Proverbs chapter 31, verse 30. Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain. Don't give a damn how pretty you are. Because certain men, when they see a pretty woman, okay, they seem like they go Google Gaga for her. But the Lord said beauty is vain. Okay, but a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. And did not Ruth fear the Lord? And I already went over scriptures to prove that the Gentiles can fear the Lord. Okay, in my Cornelius volume videos and other various videos I've done, like spiritual tears and Gentiles of the flesh. Okay, to prove and show that a Gentile can fear the Lord. So yes, if a Gentile woman fears the most, and I know brothers in this truth who have Gentile women, and a Gentile women know they're Israelites, and the Gentile women have accepted that Christ is a black man really here. So you want to tell our brothers off? Some of you brothers know already. And a lot of you brothers are ashamed to admit. Some of you got concubines on the low. You don't want to let, because you're a bunch of varsity jacket wearing niggas or Israelites. Okay, you don't want your popularity to be affected amongst Israel. So what you do is you hide the fact that you have a concubine. You know damn well you have a concubine, and you're not trying to push it that men can have concubines because you're afraid of the reactions of men. Oh, okay, I will offend him. More so fearing man than fearing the Most High while Yahweh shot. The hell with men. Okay? The bottom line is, if he's a true friend going to deal with you regardless, as long as you not committing blasphemy, okay, as long as you not just willfully sinning, okay, just going strictly against the Torah, then when you get the understanding, hey, and a lot of times, a lot of you men are phony, a lot of you got friends out in the world. A lot of you still friends with drug dealers and gangbangers, but yet a brother has a concubine, you willing to look at him like, oh, he's going off. I ain't fuck with him no more. Okay, it's part of my French, because you got a lot of people out there that get offended. Okay, although I be rude in speech, not in knowledge. Oh, I'm not messing with him no more. Okay, but you friends with drug dealers and ex-gangbangers and Crips and Bloods. Okay, then when I say ex-gangbangers, meaning they still affiliate, they're gang affiliates, although they may not be banging with them no more, but them niggas are still off smoking weed with them every Saturday night, committing adultery and bragging about it the next Sunday morning before they go to church. Okay, now, let's get Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16, because it says, let's read Isaiah 4 and 1 first again. Okay, I know I probably went over the time that I like to make my videos, but all this got to get brought out. I don't give a damn. This all got to get brought out. Okay, this is Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Now let's get into the apparel. Let's get Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16. Okay, because we get to understand, and what did the Most High say concerning our women? Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16. Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, which means our women are proud, and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and minting as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. Okay, just drop down verse 18. In that day the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their calls and their round tires like the moon. So this is a Most High already basically letting you know he's going to bring judgment on these black women and these Hispanic women. Okay, verse 22. The changeable suits of apparel and the mantles and the wimples and the crisping pins. So the Most High said, look, man, he's going to make it so that a lot of these women, he's going to take away their changeable suits of apparel, their clothes and their high-priced gear that they want to lust after for. That's the reason why they deal with certain men that could provide it for them, like it tells you in Hosea, the 2nd chapter. But the Lord said that these women in Isaiah 4 and 1, they're going to say we're going to eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. So how can I be talking about our women when the Lord just said the daughters of Zion are proud? All right, that's basically the bulk of the women of our nation. Okay, I'm not saying the ones that's in the truth as much, even though some of them are. Let's bring that out in the way. But I'm talking about just the average being of women out there. Okay? The average, and look, man, the majority of women are going to be put to death. And listen, man, the picking of our women is not just going to be amongst, the picking of the women is not just going to be amongst the women of the nation of Israel. That's the point. All right, the 7 women, there's going to include the women of the other nations as well. For the men that can receive it, let them receive it. Okay, it's going to include them as well. Okay, that's why, and I'm going to hit you something to further prove that. Let's go back to Isaiah 4:1. Because y'all men forgot about something. It says, only let us be called by thy name. Now stop. If these women were all Israelite women, why are they asking to be called by our name? They already have our name. What is our name? Israel. Okay, what is Israel the name from? Jacob. Was not Jacob's name changed to Israel? So the women, that's why we just read about the daughters of Zion. They already got the name of Israel. They already have our name, which is our forefather Israel. So who's walking around the earth not called Israel that wants to be called Israel? Okay, that's referring to the Gentiles. They're women. They're not being called Israel. They're going to want to be called Israel. Like Ruth said, your people will be my people. Basically, Ruth was saying, I want to be an Israelite. She rejected her people and their false gods. And she said, I want to be an Israelite. Let's get Daniel chapter 9, verse 19. Let's prove it. Okay, yes. Let's get the book of Daniel chapter 9, verse 19. To the Lord our God belong mercies and forgiveness, though we have rebelled against him. Okay, Master Slash, verse 9. Let's drop down to verse 19. It says, O Lord, hear. O Lord, forgive. O Lord, hearken and do. Defer not for thine own sake. O my God, for thy city and thy people are called by thy name. So when it says, let us be called by thy name, that's not talking about the Israelite women. See, men must have forgot that. So therefore, if those 7 women are not talking about Israelite women, then where are those 7 women going to be coming from? They're going to be coming from the nations. Because the Bible just said, we read it here in Daniel 9:19, that the people of Israel already called by the name of the Lord. So who are these women that want to be called by the name of the Lord? They're talking about the Gentile women because they don't have the Lord's name. They don't have the Most High's name. They're going to want to be called our name when they cleave unto us because they're going to be our servants. Likewise, the servants have the name of the slave masters. Like a lot of us today have the names of the masters that conquered us. Okay? When a servant cleaves unto his master, he takes on his master's name. So the Gentile women, they're going to beg to be our servants. And by them doing that, they're going to be called by our name. Because the women of our nation already have our name. They already have that name. So by them dealing with us, because whether it be by us or by themselves, they still Israel. So who's the one that's going to be called by the name? And we just read in Daniel 9:19 where it says, thy people will be called by thy name. So obviously those women in Isaiah 4:1 was not talking about women of Israel solely. All right. Yes. Let's get Amos chapter 9, verse 11. Okay. That's it. Amos chapter 9, verse 11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, representing our nation, and close up the breaches thereof. And I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old. Verse 12. That they may possess the remnant of Edom, because remember when he said that I'm going to do it as in the days of old, meaning during the time of David and Solomon. During the time of Solomon, we had Edom, and we had their women. 1 Kings 11, right? And of all the heathen, because during the time of David and Solomon, we had the heathens, and David had all nations in subjection around Israel. All right. So that's how it's going to be in our kingdom and in these last days. The Lord said, which are called by my name. So how is the heathens going to be called by the Lord's name? When they are our possession. Yes. When those 7 women, which are mainly Gentile women, cleave unto us, that's going to say we will eat our own bread. We're not going to need you for your money, like the majority of these Negro women out in the hood. Okay. We're going to wear our own apparel because a lot of us are garment makers. We make our own clothes anyways. We don't have to go shopping at all these different stores. We make our own clothes. That's the bottom line. All right. We just want to be called by your name. What is your name? Israel. That's our name. Isaiah chapter 45, verse 4. That is our name. Let's get it. Okay. Yes, they're going to have our name because they're going to be our possession. Isaiah chapter 45, verse 4. For Jacob my servant's sake and Israel mine elect, I have even called thee by thy name. I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me. Who is the Lord talking to? Who did the Lord say that I have surnamed you, which was the name of Israel? I have surnamed you, although thou hast not known me. Who is Most High talking to? Verse 1. Thus saith the Lord to his anointed, Cyrus. Was Cyrus an Israelite? Cyrus was a heathen. He was a Persian king, whose right hand I have holden,